Hey folks, hope you're doing good. It's a late night vid for me. The reason I'm doing that is because we got the right kind of music. We're going to be listening to some black metal. So let's get straight into this. I got 3 bands for you. The first band we've got is called Finsternis, and the track is called A Certain Kind of Hate. So let's check this one out. You know it's black metal straight out the gates. Got the right tone, got the right drum sound. Yeah. Dope drum sound. Nice and clear. Double kick isn't overtaking the mix. Yeah. Broken down and fed to the walls. Nice vocals. It's got all the sounds that you want to hear for this kind of band. Yeah. Nice drum sound. When you've got the double kick going like that, sometimes it can just totally take over the mix. But it's got its place nicely in the mix and mastered that one nice. Good guitar tone, nice black metal guitar tone. Dark, slightly muffled, not got lots of high end to it. Yeah, heavy. These guys have got the fast energy to them. The washy kind of guitar riffs. Sounds dope. You can hear the bass in there grinding away, which can't always be said for black metal. If there's anything that's going to cut out the bass, it's black metal or thrash. But yeah, you can hear the bass in there grinding away. It's got its place in the mix. Everything's sitting nicely in the mix, I'd say. Good washy cymbals. It's nice and loud, nice and clear. Yeah, when those double bass come in, it's got a great sound. Loads going on in the vocals. You got gutturals, got this high pitch, black and fry stuff, and then it's layered together, so you've got the highs and the lows at once, which sounds nice and thick. Yeah. These guys are heavy. Heavy. Yeah. No. Enjoyed that one a lot. This is what I would call, in terms of production at least, more new school black metal, because you can hear all the elements of the music. It's dark, but it's not too dark. It's not too lo-fi. It's not been recorded on tape and all of that kind of stuff, but it still had the old school black metalness to the kind of the riffage, the drum beats with the vocal style. You've heard that stuff before, but you've not necessarily heard it with very nice production values, because a lot of the guys who used to do this back in the day, or still do it now, make it sound lo-fi or just record it on crappy stuff. But I prefer the nice, I'm a mixer, so I prefer the nice clear mixes. I like to hear all the elements of the band. If you want to make it super dark and super muffled, that's fine. But you can do that in the mix without it having to just be done on crap, recording stuff. But anyway, very nice band, good way to kick off a black metal day. You can't go wrong with that. Now the next band we've got, we've had this guy on the channel before. It's a one-man band. Wisphaven did a very nice track for us. This is a new one out as well. Only just came out. Oh no, it came out in May, so it's pretty new. But this one's called Dark Light. So let's check this one out.
did you come here?
Viewer discretion is advised. Let's see what he's got.
Tried to commit suicide.
Yes, I knew
We've
that,
had
of
all
course.
sorts on this channel, so if
But
you
I
watch
don't
this
know
channel,
this.
you'll know we have some crazy
Why are you trying to do
videos.
this? Could you tell us how
So
you
it's
did it?
always viewer discretion advised.
I took an overdose of pills.
100, didn't you?
Now this guy's different to the last band,
Why
more
did you want to
atmospheric,
Commit suicide.
likes to set up a real vibe.
Because I didn't want to face
You know,
anything.
one-man act, so it's all coming from the one guy, setting it all out, getting some of the cross.
How often did you come?
Good stuff, let's listen to it. Now those are some fuzzy lo-fi guitars. Nice. Good synths, nice drum sound. Very atmospheric straight away. Yeah. Nice amount of reverb on the drums and on the cymbals to make them ring out, give a more atmospheric sound. Good. Those synths are a nice choice. Spoke about it many times. If you're going to use synths, it's all about the tone that you choose. This is a good tone to go with guitars and drums. It sits in there nicely, creates a nice atmosphere to the music, a nice depth to the music that just the guitar on its own won't bring. Good. Nice reverby, buried vocal. Use it a lot in my own music as well. Sounds good. All goes together with this kind of vibe. It's got a nice sound. Now I will say it's not got a lot of bass to it. You can't make out the bass necessarily. And that's fairly typical for black metal. Especially this kind of lo-fi black metal, but I'll use it in my music. You can put the bass in there and it can sound very nice. Again, it's a bit like the synths, you've got to choose the right bass tone. You could even use synths as bass for this kind of music, but yeah, a bit of bass can actually add a nice atmosphere and low end to the music as well. I know a lot of black metal doesn't like to use a lot of bass. Very nice sound, he's done a good mix. Everything's sitting nicely in the mix. The synths are the right volume, which is very, you know, you've got to get that right, because if the synths are a bit too loud, it just sounds like synth music. And then if they're a bit too quiet, it doesn't have the kind of atmospheric effect that it can have when they're just the right volume. Vocal now, sounding very atmospheric, nice and wide, very emotional as well. It's got that dark, depressive atmosphere to it. The video's going nicely with it as well. This old footage and stuff, I love to use it myself. Just goes well with this kind of music, sets the tone, sets the vibe. Yeah, this guy's doing a nice job. Listening, you can hear there's like a pulse of like a bass drum pulse or a low big drum pulse. Sounds good. He's thought about it. This, you know, this isn't basic music. He's thought about a lot of things to bring this together. I can tell. He's done a good job. Very nice track. Very nice sound all the way through. Set the atmosphere right out the gate. and it just had that nice, slow, meandering, depressive atmosphere. That's why I'm listening to this stuff late at night, because this is the time to listen to this kind of music. It's not the kind of stuff you want to crack on the second you get up in the morning and you've just had a shower like I normally do, because it's just not that right vibe. You want to listen to this stuff late at night when you're nice and chilled down, in the right headspace, and it just sounds that much better. You get into it that much more. I enjoyed that a lot. Right. Now, for the last band today, I'm going to self-indulgently show you one of my own band videos that we've just put out. This is for my main band that I'm in with a guy called Seth. As you may know, I'm in Portugal. He's in California. We're an online band. I do all the music, all the mixing and stuff, and then send it over to him. He does the vocals, sends it back. I mix it all down, and then we put it out and make the videos. He's an animator as well. He does band videos, and he's done us a band video for this track. We've been waiting to put this one out. This is a title track off our album that we put out at the start of the year. It's called Winds Over Ash. My band is called Rotten Monarch, and we'll just watch this, and I'll kind of talk about a few bits of how I set this song out. Can't really give my own self a critique, you know. I think that would be a bit kind of over the top, but I'll just talk about some of the things that I did in this track to kind of what I wanted to bring across in the music, and we can just check it out. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this one, because this is one of the better tracks that I've written. What I wanted to do with this start is have a kind of atmospheric, chilled out start, lots of synth sounds. I ran the synths all through distortion pedals, so you've got that kind of noise going on as well. So it sounds like you're kind of being blasted with noise, but at the same time we've got these nice chilled out parts, so it's a bit of a juxtaposition. That was my thought for this intro. These aren't typically sounds that you would hear in kind of black metal and atmospheric black, with these kind of bells and keyboard sounds, but I tried to run them through enough distortion and enough dirt to make it sound like it wasn't too cheesy. I hope I pulled it off. It's a fine line with synths. And we come in with the big guitars. Just tried to make this track sound as big as it could. Big washy cymbals, lots of reverb on the drums. Yeah, I'm happy with the sound of it. It sounds nice and beefy as far as the guitars and the drums goes. It's got a high-end wash from the cymbals, so it kind of washes over you. And vocals, I love Seth's vocals. Found this guy on Reddit. Just hit it off straight away. It's got a very nice, long, drawn-out, blackened tone, a lot of distortion in the back of his throat naturally. I don't have to put a lot of distortion on his vocal, but I do add some more, just to make it really thick. Deep, nice. As you can probably hear, it's a big, thick sound. As I say, what I wanted to do with this track was just really what I described it was a wall of sound. I saw the band ISIS live once, and they just pummeled me with noise, with an absolute wall of sound. I've always been trying to recreate that since, because it's one of the best gigs I ever went to. And I feel like I got there some way with this track of just creating an absolute block of noise. There's noise at the high end, there's noise at the low end, and then the middle is just thick and dense. Bring in this tremolo riff. It's got a lot of reverb and delay on it. Now the cymbals are super washy, totally filling out the high end. Now, I always go on about washy cymbals, so if I didn't have washy cymbals in my band, that would be an absolute crime. Now, one thing I did have trouble with doing with this track was getting the kick drum and the snare to cut through all of this noise. And what I had to do with that is put extra samples on the kick and the snare just to make them loud enough, punchy enough to kick through all that cymbal noise, all that guitar noise, all that vocal noise. The synths are in there as well. So there's a lot of noise to cut through with the single kicks and the single snare hits. The way I got around that, you can use kind of side compression and all of that. I didn't get into all of that, I just added extra samples to the kick and the snare just to make them even louder, make them kick through. What I wanted to do here is after that big crescendo is just break it down again, make it atmospheric, bring back that synth that we heard at the start. It kind of ties the whole track together and brings it to a conclusion. So you've got the intro, the build up, the crescendo, and then this nice outro. That was my approach for this track. I'm pretty happy with the results. And then Seth's done us a nice video, goes with the music. Just the right visuals to go with the music, that's what it's all about. So, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I was a bit self-indulgent, but that's my band, Rotten Monarch. I only did that because we've just put out the new video. And I want you to hear it. You know, I want to kind of talk about my own music, talk about how I kind of go about approaching music, because if I'm going to critique other people as well, you know, and talk about their music, I might as well talk about my own as well, and you can critique it yourself. So let me know what you think about the band in the comments and kind of say, oh, you're up the bass or something like that I normally tell people to do, or your cymbals are too washy or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, there's my track that we've just put out. Hope you enjoyed that. All the bands today, other than my band as well, but the two bands that we had today is super nice. I really like Wisphaven. I'm getting into his music. I always check it out. He uploads a lot on the channels that I watch, so I always get to see his uploads. Very, very nice. And the first band, Finsternis, keep sending in your music to the channel because we just want more black metal on the channel. And to be honest with you, I haven't got enough black metal submissions. So if you're watching the video and you're in a black metal band, or you want to make a submission of a band that you know that's an underground black metal band, as long as they've got a video, I'll check it out. So put that in the comments as well. See you around, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye.